the process of writing or developing industry standards. The first thing I'd like to talk about is ANSI, which is the American National Standards Institute. So what is ANSI? Well, it is a standards organization. For example, you might have a pair of safety glasses and on the side it has the ANSI logo. It doesn't mean that ANSI made those glasses. It means that those glasses meet the standards put forth and approved by ANSI, that those glasses will work or meet the standard for their particular purpose, to protect your eyes. As far as written standards go, ANSI provides a process to follow to ensure that the standard doesn't favor any industry or company or individual, but is a balance of interest for the good of the industry. So when we talk about what ANSI does and doesn't do, ANSI does not write or develop standards for our industries. What ANSI does is make sure that the process that's followed is fair and equitable. They're not experts on water damage or carpet cleaning or illicit drug cleanup. And so they oversee the development. They verify that the writing criteria has been met properly, that there's been consensus and due process, and that the information is what prudent people in that industry would be doing and that it's followed the process. The IICRC is an approved ANSI accredited standards developer. They've developed many standards over the years by following these criteria and receiving the ANSI certification seal, if you will, which is really accreditation. And this allows our industry to move forward by having these accepted materials that are universally accepted. So there is commonality in the field that we're working on, and people can be aware of what to do and how to do it and what a prudent person in that industry would be expected to accomplish. For example, the IICRC would notify ANSI of the intent to create a new standard. At that point, notifications are made to the industry and applications are accepted to participate on what's called the consensus body, also known as the authoring body, the people who will be compiling or developing that information. This group will be made up of tradespeople, equipment manufacturers, chemical formulators, for restoration, maybe insurance professionals and other industry professionals to put the information together. The process takes many, many years to develop what the sections are going to be and then to fill in the standard language and create that going through that process. And sometimes the quickest one may be a couple of years. Typically, it's going to take 4 or 5 or 6 years to develop and compile all this information. Once it's been put together and approved by the consensus body, the standard is then presented for a public review or a peer review, where it goes out to anyone in the industry who can get a draft copy of the standard and go through it line by line and submit information back to the consensus body that says, in essence, I feel like you got this wrong. You got this section wrong, and here's why it's wrong, and here's the background of why I feel it's incorrect. And then once those comments or objectives come in, they must be addressed individually by the consensus body. They have to go through each and every one of those individually and respond. And sometimes the response is, that's a great point. We see how that wording could be misinterpreted, or we see why you felt that was incorrect, and we agree with that because of the information you've shared, and we're changing the language in the standard. Sometimes it is, we as a consensus body, we understand what your objection is. However, we disagree and we will not be changing the standard, but leaving it like it is. As it goes through the public review, if in that process the consensus body makes what's called a substantive change or a significant change to what has gone out for peer review, then the document, or at least that section, has to go out for another peer review or public review for everyone to look at and say, do we agree with the new language and how it's been changed? Once it's gone through that process, once it's gone through the public review and consensus is now reached on all comments and objectives, at that point there's also an appeals process. So someone who is objective to language and didn't feel like the consensus body handled it appropriately, they can appeal the process through ANSI. Once all of that's been exhausted, once it's gone through all of these processes, then the standard is published. A published standard represents thousands and thousands of hours of volunteer effort, again, over many, many years in order to accomplish that. So get involved. Put in an application to be part of a consensus body. On a consensus body, they'll have voting members. There will also be a group of non-voting subject matter experts who contribute as needed to the standard. Sometimes they will be made up into subcommittees that may be organized to research or develop certain aspects of the standard. Additionally, if you don't have time or the inclination or desire to be on a consensus body or one of the committees, at least be involved with the public review. Once that standard goes out for public review, please request a copy. It's time consuming to read through it and go through it, but it's so important that you take the time to do that and give some feedback to the consensus body of any concerns in the language or application that you feel could be taking place. The standards are, as some people might call, a living document. They're continually updated. As soon as one goes into publication, it's almost time to start over again. The idea or the requirement of the ANSI organization is that they are reviewed and reaffirmed every 5 years. Now, that doesn't mean it has to be exactly at 5 years, but if it's in the process and IICRC can go to ANSI and say we're up on the 5-year deadline, we're about a year out, then that's acceptable as long as it's continually being reviewed and updated for new information, new technology, and new things that have been learned for publication. So the goal is a new published document every 5 years, but it's kind of within that time frame. It might go a little bit faster, it might go a little bit slower, and keeping those up to date with the most current information and trends in the industry. You should be familiar with and have a copy of any standard for the services that you provide. We hope you'll be involved in standards development because you do have an important voice in the process.